Welcome to our video series on increasing traffic to your blog. In this video, we'll look at using link baiting to get people talking about your blog. There's a technique known as link baiting, which can be very effective in getting you lots of links quickly and also in getting you a lot of traffic. And link baiting is effectively, it's not asking for links, but it's posting such an item on your blog that it's almost impossible for people not to talk about it and not to link to it. To see first-hand examples of this, you may simply wish to search Google for link baiting or link baiting examples, and you'll find more details and examples there. One example I have here is, it works on a number of levels. If we scroll down, we'll see that it talks about, it's basically a competition. So you think you know what link baiting is? Prove it and win a $500 contract. So it's a competition asking for ideas on the best link baiting tactics. However, just by having such a competition, it's going to be talked about and it's going to be linked to. So even though they're running this competition to get link baiting ideas, the actual competition is going to be getting lots of links anyway. So this competition in itself is the link bait. So this is just one example of how link baiting can work and has worked very well. So that may give you ideas for your own blog. And further ways you can create link bait is, well, one idea is to expose a story that people are writing about. You can expose it to be a fraud, to be false. But of course, you have to be right. So really, you have to know your subject there. If you try to expose a story as a fraud and your details of what you say are wrong, obviously that could really backfire. So you have to really be sure about what you're saying if you're choosing to expose a popular story as false. But if you are right, then you can get a lot of credibility because it shows that you really know the subject. And that, of course, gets you many links. And another way related to this is just to be contrary. Have a contrary opinion to what the mainstream is in your market, in your niche. Just as an example, if lots of people were saying at this time, banners work really well, banners work great for marketing, you have to use banners for marketing, and so on, you could write an article, a contrarian article, saying that banners aren't good, and here's why. And again, if you present a good case, it can help position you as an expert. It really gets the conversation going and gets people linking and talking to you. Another option is to write a blog entry explaining why this blogger, a certain blogger, is wrong. This is a related tactic, and again, you have to know your subject so you don't try to prove someone wrong, and in the process prove that you really don't know the subject. But if you do know the subject and can prove a popular blogger wrong about something, that again gets a whole conversation going and people linking to you and talking about your blog, and you may, in these instances, you may even get some negative reaction. But these things always pass, and even negative reactions mean more traffic and more links. And often, if you're giving a strong opinion, you tend to polarize people's opinions anyway. So unless you're completely middle of the road, it's very difficult to say anything with conviction and not have other bloggers either like or dislike what you're saying. And you'll probably tend to get both. But again, it's all traffic and it's all links. And a slight extension of this is the attack tactic of really attacking someone. But if you do it, it can make you look bad. So some people have used that, but I'd say use it with extreme caution because it can present you in a very bad light if you're randomly attacking people just to get attention on your blog. So these tactics are powerful, but use them within reason. Otherwise, they'll be less effective and will present you in a bad light. So again, it really is helpful if you know your subject and can take a contrary opinion or prove something wrong or even prove someone wrong, but perhaps do it without being too aggressive, but still putting your point across well and clearly, and of course making sure you can back it up with facts. And as I mentioned, that can help you be positioned as an expert and get you a lot of traffic, a lot of links, and a lot of visitors in your marketplace, because that can really help you and your blog get known in your niche.